There are many different types of flashing that are on a roof. You have counter flashing, base flashing, step flashing, kick out diverters, all kinds of different flashings. I want to talk to you today about step flashing. Step flashing is what you see here, all of this metal along the sidewall. Wherever you have a roof that meets a sidewall that's running down on an angle, you should have step flashing. This is some pieces of step flashing that I've already taken out from this run. So code says that this needs to be 4 inch by 4 inch, which we're going to see here, but this is not even close. This is just over 2 inch by 2 3/4 inch. You'll see here there's the nail hole, which means this was on the roof deck and the shingles came over and were nailed through, which means this area here was up behind the siding. So it can be pretty tricky to get that out. So we'll take a piece here that's loose, and again, we're gonna have to try to slide that out without causing any damage. It's very difficult to do. You'll see how tight this gap is. If this wood was rotten, which a lot of times it is, you're going to do damage to the siding. There's just no way around that. Now, why is that siding rotten? A lot of times the gap that you see here between the roof deck and the siding, this is a pretty decent sized gap. A lot of times that gap is very tight. What'll happen is that siding is actually touching the shingles. And as there's moisture on the shingles from the dew or from rain, the siding will actually wick that moisture away from the shingles and suck that moisture in, causing a lot of rot and deterioration. So if this wood here is all soft along these edges, then one, it's going to tear as we take it out. The other thing is we've got to put back a 4x4 piece. That's much bigger than this. I'll show you here. Coming off the roof deck, that 4 inches comes all the way up to here. That's a big piece of metal that we've got to slide behind the siding up the sidewall in order to do it properly. Most water intrusion comes from flashing, not necessarily from shingles. There are roofs that we see all the time that have had multiple shingles ripped off that roof by windstorms that are missing for months without causing leaks because there's extra layers of protection underneath that shingle. When it comes to most leaks, they're going to be flashing. A lot of times there can be water that gets behind your siding, and as it comes down the wall, imagine this, we're behind the siding, it's going to come down behind the wall on top of the step flashing where it empties back out onto the roof, and then it's going to run down into your gutter. Because that step flashing has to go 4 inches up the wall, it's very difficult to get that in. A lot of times, us roofers, what we have to do in order to make that happen is what we call detach and reset of the siding. So we actually have to take pieces of that siding off in order to install the step flashing and then reattach that siding. That's very easy to do if you have vinyl siding or aluminum siding. It's very difficult to do if you have a lap siding. So that's what we have here is a lap siding. So each one of these boards extends higher than the board above it. And it is nailed through here, not through this board. If you took this board off, you would see a nail in this board about here. The next board comes down and covers those nails. So if we needed to remove this board in order to install the step flashing, it'd be almost impossible to do without starting at the top and taking the boards all the way off coming down. Then, due to the age and condition of the siding, we may not be able to reinstall it. So we might be looking at replacing some siding. Oftentimes we can reinstall that lap siding, and again, it's much easier when you're dealing with aluminum or vinyl siding. A lot of people think a roof is a roof, and that's just not the case. What kind of siding you have, the condition of that siding, all plays a part into how much labor and therefore how much cost goes into the roof replacement. Some roofers might not replace the step flashing in order to avoid that expense. And that's fine. When you get that low dollar estimate and you see a number that might be a little bit higher, that's one of those areas that you got to make sure. Are you comparing apples to apples? Is that low dollar estimate replacing all of your flashing? Because the flashing is one of the most key points in your roof system. This is why sometimes it makes a lot more sense to pay a little bit more now than saving money and paying a lot more later. If you go with that low dollar estimate and they don't replace the flashings, oftentimes that roof only comes with a 5-year workmanship warranty. That flashing that they reuse might last 5 years. It might last 10, but it's probably not going to last 15, 20, or 30 years as much as you expect your roof to last. So you're going to end up paying for repairs on the roof later. You might also end up paying for interior repairs later due to water intrusion. Once again, Chris Zimmerman here in Cincinnati, Ohio with At Your Service Roofing. If you like this content, give us a follow. If you have any questions, type them in the comments. If there's anything that we can do for you here in the Cincinnati area, please visit the website.